Yeah, mate, I couldn't have asked for a better place to start, if I'm being honest. And already straight into the action, mate. Running out mid, that's a lot of damage onto Tizian, and the smoke denies info in middle. This is a fast pistol round. Running through the donut now, but into their demise. The buffer stop is in, and it's a screeching halt on the A play. A flawless pistol for Big to open up. Everything connects.
And even in the first map of the Astralis big series that they ended up losing, he had a stinker as well. So coming in confident is Kito and climbing his way up with his triple kill. That's one way to, you know, shut down the haters, the naysayers, maybe even me, but we'll see if Big can keep it up. It was just Glocks. Kind of style Alex is going to be calling on this T side of Ancient as well. It's not the one that we see all too familiarly for Fnatic. Hello? Mezzi's just standing in the open. They can't see him. The 360 for Tizian trick shot. The dust kicked up from that nade almost saved Mezzi, but almost won't cut it. And CSGO will cut down one as they cross into A. 2v4 and no util to do it.
Big Smooth dead after one, and only Crim's left standing all alone in the 1v4. Flash over the top, and Crim's good for the double. If there ever was a time for that experience to shine on through, it's now. The nade gonna tickle him even more. He knows about the CT player, and Crim's is on the board with 3. He's getting wrapped through main. Faven gonna blindside him, wasn't ready for that peek, wasn't ready for the fast flank.
The steps are inevitable at this point.
Yeah, Kito's coming back now, but is he ready for them to be so deep? Wrestles with the A1S and is only good for the first. Crim's going to be tasked with getting that bomb planted. Donut Smoke is in to keep him alive, keep him kicking. tabseN and Faven moving in together. They briefly reclaim the 2-on-2, but it is in vain as now it falls to tabseN. The man at the helm of Big, the man who can do it all, now needs to show up big in the clutch. Smooya, been betrayed by his big barrel. Bigger isn't always better. And Mezzi's going to showcase that swings out from Temple. It's what you can do with it that counts. And now that's kind of confirmed. Like, there is still this cave player in Brolin floating around. But, mate, you're not ready for tabseN doing this. Whoop! There's Smooya dead. Brought down by tabseN. And he could even follow up and drop the bomb over here in middle. Mate, he's seemingly got the read on Brolin, but it doesn't matter. Brolin's still going to win that side of the fight. And now looks to get that bomb into B. Right now, with CSGO still alive, Tizian may be given a bit more room thanks to this AWP taking the bulk of the attention away. Timing's everything here. Tizian strikes, and there's no swing immediately from Brolin. He's full playing around the bomb, but he's going to have to line up the spam. He does knock them off of it. And CSGO, 4 HP. Brolin's got the ruler out, the protractor. He knows the lineup. CSGO nails the shot, and I think there's just enough time. That is devastating. Brolin wanting to swing, wanting to lay it to rest, was not ready for that fast reaction from CSGO.
What's up, guys? Check out hotpizza.gg. A really good case opening website. Recently, Hot Pizza has added really cool new operational cases. For example, in this new case, you can get a special rare item which guarantees you 100% profit. Also, they are holding a new event as well. First, select your preferred payment method, and for every $1 deposited, you get 1 bomb. Once you get 100 of them, you can open a new operational case for free and get a nice bonus item. Also, don't forget to use my code METS to get 50 cents for free and start opening more cases. The website has many other modes like case openings, case battles, and case upgrades. Link to the website is in the description below.
On the A site right now, they see a jump. Do they expect a boost? It's coming through. CSGO looks over the top of the smoke, and that's a lovely shot to Alex. Set up for success. The rest of Fnatic make their way through Donut, and they will be able to plant just about, but surviving in the post is quite doubtful at best. Kito's doubled up, Brolin's given away his position, and Kito almost finds all. It's just Smooya set up for the clutch.
Yeah, the fact that AWP in play probably makes him worried. Like any sort of swing here, if you don't nail every opportunity and you're only going to have like 1 shot at most, you're in for a really rough time. He's just got to spam the smoke. Yeah. He's got to spam and pray, spray and pray, and he does enough damage to get them off. More damage, but ultimately it is just luck at that point, right? You're hoping that the shots connect, and there's the defuse held.
Can't do it every time. Some rounds it has to just be an info play. Oh, the jump timing there is really awkward, and Kito will catch Crims. Kito's looking very confident right now, 12 and 4. He backs out with his life. Searson re-aggresses, pushes in, drops 2 in the bomb as well. And this round is slipping through Fnatic's fingers. They may have a spawn flank, but Mezzy's hit some timings, but will Searson stop him from crossing any further? Oh, messy spray now, dead. Ooh. So lovely flick. tabseN's activated in CT. The smoke is faded. Mezzy's getting trapped in, and Alex doesn't know about him. Now a 1v4 for the ace, and tabseN just doesn't wait. Complete hunt down, 7-1, and Big are looking so confident. Smoke lineup ready for Faven to drop the planter if he can. Fnatic need to find a wider lineup. They don't have any smokes left, and Faven waits for that to fade. Brolin trades. This is still weird. Fnatic have loads of time, though. They can give room to Alex to come in on this big flank. It's so important. No one dies in the meantime.
Brolin with the AWP. Oh! Brolin's big adventure as he goes all the way through middle back into the B side. But this means these players in A have got to fight forward. They want to still play around the bomb, and that's actually given the 1v1 over for Mezzy. And now that he's removed, all the pressure is on Alex, who's currently 1-10. He's had a very quiet start to this game. Right now, he needs to hold the line, and finding the first is huge. CSGO versus Alex of these pistols, and the Tech-9 comes out ahead.
Fnatic don't know. This was clear a moment ago, but now it's stacked to the 9s.
Yeah, so many bodies here, and now some in body bags. Mezzy attempting to get the opener on the receiving end of that AWP. All of this just lending more credit to the double flank, and it might not even be needed. You didn't even need to really reveal that this flank was coming in. They just wanted to play into the round.
Tizian's doing everything he can to lock Fnatic out of Katowice groups. And he slows it down on lane with the Molotov. Flashed in, tabseN taking matters into his own hands, and he might find the third as well. Flash in, smooya trades it. Still ready for mid-aggro, but Tizian, who was once up here on ledge, has reset and let the AWP freak instead.
Yeah, I mean, they're still fiddling with nades. Like, this is terrifying. Well, this one's guaranteed, and another. How about 2? Maybe not the third, but I'll take 2. There's Keo lining them up over at ramp. And just smooya left. They are everywhere, mate. This B site, every corner is thwart with danger, and he can't turn in time. So it's 12-3, Big dominating on the CT half. And even though we say it's a very CT-sided map, a pistol round could set them up for victory here on Ancient.
Big with a pacey take towards middle. They're taking it from the B side of things, and Kito's already lining up util to set them into their sight. Crim's one shot, he swaps off. I don't know what's happened there. He's been run down, maybe only ready for one player. smooya, he is going to win his A fight, but he needs more than that, and he's already fallen. Brolin moves in, and Fnatic keep up the pressure, keep up the hunt. Kito jumping backwards wins it out, but he shouldn't survive long, and Mezzy, the insurance policy, makes sure that doesn't happen.
We just saw that in Tropic game. This is something they did a lot. When they take red control, they will slow down and try to play off of timings a little bit, try to delay the peak so that hopefully Fnatic will discount this position. But in the 4-on-2, you've got no reason to take a massive gamble. This fight matters a lot, and Brolin winning that out, it really does alleviate a lot of pressure from Fnatic. Mezzy should have tabseN in the bag, and there we go. Turns back around, and tabseN's a dead man. So this was shaping up to be a B play by the looks. Like, they lent so heavy into middle. They've left A open for a long while now. Now that you've heard that smoke go over, the penny's going to drop. It's like, that's an A smoke right there. That's landed in Temple. So everyone starts to shift back over. They still want them to hold the line, and they will. Brolin makes quick work of that play out through main, getting there in the nick of time.
And if he swaps with smooya here, the call for Big is going to be there's an AK in cave, and now the AWP is next contact. So it's a bit of a ruse pulled over the eyes of Big, but Brolin tries to get back to safety, and he can't escape in front of the cave smoke. He didn't want to give up the entire site for free. Fnatic are relying on a flank right now. smooya's still smoked off. Alex backstabs, setting up in the cave as well. The nade should be able to finish the AWP of Kito. And even though Big get into the bomb site, they still haven't cleared cave, although they think they have. Crims doubles up, and as the smoke fades, smooya finds a kill. These rounds are so quick. Holding util just in case things get weird at B, because again, Mezzy's tucked in, but smooya's hit his shot, and he leaps out of middle as Brolin trades contact. That's what a lot of these setups are looking really nice for Fnatic. Just the trading of peaks at B from Brolin and Mezzy. In this round, it's Brolin helping smooya, and Mezzy gets his kill on the lurk out B as well. So right now, the CT setups are very aggressive for Fnatic. Alex needs to talk to Crims here because his back is being wrapped, and right now Crims needs to be very careful. With mid-covered, Crims swings, and he will get 1D. A beautiful shot by Kito, who has got a bit stale in the second half. No better time to show up. Tizian follows up.
Dear.
German D's looking to be dominant yet again.
They do not want to give them that equalizer, do they? They don't want to let this game get tied up. Fnatic are telling themselves the same thing. They believe they're still in with a chance here, waiting for the smoke fade. Tizian's dead out in the open. There is a wrap in middle, right? Searson on a big rotation, all set up for him to try and win the round. And Faven hiding in the smoke. They don't expect it, but he will get spammed out. Searson sees the legs. He's got them off the bomb. But the spam, it doesn't get the kill. It's going to be close. Fnatic just coming in with the defuse.
Wow.
A millisecond worth of difference, but that is the equalizer in the 2-on-3 retake. The setup is nice though. Like if Smooya had swung this wide, he would have been a dead man. Instead,
through the fingers.
Yeah, that's not a nice miss. That's one that's going to hurt.
Oh,
no! Flicking back. Still only one from that AWP. Crims is blind. Crims is flashed. Still in with the fight. In with the first. A 2-on-2. And Crims is brushed aside by Tizian. Only Mezzi. And the bomb's going on a rotate all the way back to B. This will be a clutch attempt in the retake. It's AWP on Searson versus Mezzi, who is a long way from home. So much time to get set up here for Searson.
He knows he can peek from either angle. Mezzi has no information. By the time he sees the plant, he'll realize where Searson is. And now he knows it's long or short. He's thinking ramp. He doubles back to check the short side, and Searson peeks late for the round for big. That's all it takes. One man. Anti-flash for Tabson. Faven will die if Fnatic pop in, but surely a 1-for-1. Bigger happy with it. There's the flash. Bigger waiting for this. Blinded, and Tabson trades. He's very low, though. Mezzi's still deep on the ramp. They could get caught lining up nades. Does Mezzi want to react off the pinball? He'll just get aggressive as he hears the steps up close. Searson with the AWP. Mezzi fakes the escape, and Searson still hits the shot. Out on long side, Alex does take Tabson out of cave, but a smoke down very deep. Alex is going to have to wait for his teammate. Smooya rotating out of CT, and Big, they'll do the same.
Oh, it's such a mind game, isn't it? Fnatic fully sold on the B play, but Alex has at least collected this information ahead of time. Smooya, did he hear the footsteps into red? It definitely looks like he
players
did.
Are scared.
They both concede. They're aware of a player loose in middle, but Alex still goes running to his death. Smooya knows he's got a 1v1 in the sight. Coming through. Missed shot for Searson, but not the second time around. No scope needed as Searson locks in another round for Big.
Go off the reload. Mezzi is here to cover.
Yes, exactly, right? Every single time Brolin's done this now, Tabson's cancelled it by just running him down on reload. Boosting over. Spam comes in and Brolin's dead to it, but it's not clear yet. Mezzi was here the whole damn time. They learn about it now. Oh, the pressure. It's mounting. Alex with a bit of ramp aggression and has caught the bomb. That's info, but he can't follow up with the second man. The bomb's retrieved and the pressure of it getting dropped alleviated. They're going to look to try and make progress elsewhere. Walking past the cave smoke and rejoining Keto in middle. He hears someone rotating. He hears Smooya making his way over to B. And right now, he's hit this godlike timing to milk this for all it's worth. Knives are out. He decides against it. Double from Keto. And the A site wide open for Big.
That's a heartbreaker, and you can see the pressure. He wants to knife. He also, maybe he didn't feel like that was a guaranteed backstab. For a moment it wasn't, but even so, the pressure on every single decision getting made. Keto keeps it clean, and Mezzi's walking to his death, dead in the donut, and that is it. Big take a bite out of Fnatic. It may have been a 9-round comeback, but Big are the first to hit 15.
The odds stacked against them, and so plays are going to have to start to get made, and Crims knows that. Up in main, it's a double off the MP9. They've not seen an aggressive Crims yet, and so he's shut down the A-fake component. The other three up at B ramp, now moving in. Mezzi's Deagle waiting here, smoked off. Going to try and find something around it. Spam from Brolin gets them paranoid about Cave, and he comes running through. They just don't expect the level of aggression, the disrespect out of Fnatic in this round. And hell, they've got nothing to lose in their eyes. They're taking every fight they can, and they've left themselves in a 5-on-2. Faven and Searson, two of these Sprout boys, now on the big stages, and Searson Ooh.
Line up.
With the lineup, they tap it, they bait shots out, even though it connects, they go running through. Faven with a double, but they are on the bomb. He still needs to come in and get them off of it, and they're sticking it, he doesn't know, and that's 14 for Fnatic right there.
What a mess. One bullet, knife out, and no one gets it off. Sisson hit a right click off the knife, by the way. It set Faven up for the spray. He's waiting at the right time in the right place, but will he hit the shot? No.
Goes back in, drops the bomb, info gain, but CSGO is now on that angle. Suddenly it's Mezzy alone, a B-hole that he has to win out, and he's good for 3. Might have been blind, but he's left it all on Tabson. The grandfather of German Counter-Strike, the man at the helm of Big, now in a 1v2. Alex, on this flank is locked in, 15-15. We're going to overtime. Locking in this B control, and that little 1-2 punch of Brolin and Mezzy, that is the knockout blow that Fnatic have had reliably in this game. Smooya in middle, nails that shot. If there ever was a time for a Smooya recovery, it's now. And Mezzy set Brolin up to take even more space in middle, adding insult to injury.
A prolific position for Fnatic. 10 seconds they need to plant. Mezzy could justify running out here just to stop the plant alone. He's killed the first man. Wallbang might just do it. They fake it out, and that was never a way to win a round. That's surrendering before you're even involved.
Floating around over towards Donut. They're concerned with dealing with Smooya. Alex in mid. Kito's already past that, and a dink goes both ways, but the AK always wins those. Now up through ramp, in they come. Mezzy tucked in, only good for 1. Nade finds a bit of chip damage, and the spam so nearly stops that bomb, but nearly isn't good enough at this point in time. A 3-on-3 post-plant, Big easing back into ramp.
And if Fnatic throw this retake smoke that Smooya has available to cut off lane, or to cut off ramp rather, this is a total disaster for Big. Coming in off cave now, Sisson's dropped Brolin. Now things get a bit spicy. Smooya needs to win this AWP battle. He's quick at it. He does get the kill off. They're not on the bomb. Smooya's hit too. He needs to stick, needing the cover from the rifle. Tizian has to run the smoke, and he's dead in the water. Smooya gets the defuse, and Fnatic get the round.
And Big left clutching at straws as to how they want to get back into this one.
Again, the aggression. Fnatic are relentless, and they jump through the smoke. Faven gets bullied, bruised, battered by Mezzy. With another triple kill, they run right by him, but his job is done, and the rest of Biggs has just begun. It's 2v4. Brolin's found the bomb, and Sisson in a surely unwinnable round to lock Fnatic in a 3-piece in CT's side. Now, I will not get ahead of myself. I will not say this game is done.
It wouldn't surprise me, considering they went 3-0, if this is a faster round. Because if there ever was a time to do one, it's right now. And then you can work to reevaluate if needs be. And Tizian's telling us, yeah, needs do be, mate. He's doubled up over towards lane. Should still be unwinnable, right? That's what you're saying to yourself right now. Bomb now dropped, and Smooya left in the 1v4. Never a nice place to be in. Tap on the bomb. But they don't go peeking, and now they know it's a fake. He's gonna go hunting. He's looking for Faven. Oh dear, gonna clear the angle. Smooya with a second. There is this wrap from Kito to bear in mind. Smooya's tapped again, hoping that this baits even more peaks, but little does he know it. With each second that this bomb isn't going down, it's only lending more space to Kito, and it's never even needed. Searson on that angle already. Takes the round for Big. Over in mid, the aggression, a signature move for Big as they take all this control. But that molly will force Kito's hand. He's got to take these fights, and he might win them both. Kito, judge, jury, and executioner up on the lane. Alex gets fancy with it over in middle to reclaim some ground to take a 3-on-4.
We see the only way to get through that smoke is just Alex's bonkers jump over the little one-way. But keep in mind, all 3 of these CT rounds have been 5-on-3 within seconds. And why would the confidence stop flowing? Kito all the way round the spawn, and Alex checks it. That's a turnaround. Fnatic in a 3-on-5 double back.
Tabson over at Big Box, the man at the helm of this Big squad, playing it tucked, playing the long game. He's going to wait till they fully discount it and then try to get away with murder. Trying to strip any hopes from Fnatic. They've gone around him, and Krim shoots him in the back. No reaction from tabseN. CSGO catches one crossing, and it's still even odds. Big, everything they've got going into this round, but is it enough? Krim's the veteran on LAN, a chance to win this for Fnatic. 1v1, and Faven, it's the new boy that's cut down by the veteran of Krims. Fnatic close it out from 3-12 down to a victory in overtime.
Throw a bit of util over, and Big will charge out middle.
Yeah, fast on the approach. Alex here, gonna get this info, but does take a dink, and he's got all the util, so he wants to start throwing that out before he has it all removed. Smooya on the angle, dinked immediately, still able to recover. Only one, but about all you could have asked. It's ugly for Brolin, as this A-bomb site falls under Big control.
Last time they did play it, which was at DreamHack last year, Fnatic managed to win it in a grand final. 3-0ing Big, but obviously different roster since. They have shot Fnatic through them every single time we've had these deep ramp peaks, but still Fnatic don't lean away from B fully. Mezzi's anchoring it down. He's dropped one man. Big may as well commit at this point. There's a bunch of them here. The bomb's committed. Up it goes. Mezzi just trying to buy time, but tabseN spams him through the smoke. Alex with that retrieved ult makes things a 2-on-2. And right now, biggest split. Tizian's holding for a flank that is yet to come through. Brolin's going for the safe rotate. So while a bomb plant is going to be allowed, a very risky one. Alex is trying to move in to catch tabseN in the sight. He hits the shot with the AWP. Brolin, he doesn't know where Tizian's gotten to either, but Brolin's got to win this on merit alone.
Their time is like the only thing on his side, and even that's rapidly turning against him. tabseN, 1 HP the difference, and a chance to save the AWP as well going forward. You know, the info you've kind of gained on these ramp peaks is instrumental. It's meant that you only have 2 players leaning towards that A-bomb site. 3 towards mid and B, and with Mezzi up close at the ramp, he needed more from that position there. Goes unchecked, but only manages to get one. The responsibility of the B bomb site now in Alex's hands. And with Faven on the entry, he's clean with the openers. The B site's secured, the bomb can now go down. And Fnatic have to evaluate, do they want to attempt this 2-on-3?
Oh, they're going for it, no hesitation. Brolin gets flashed up. These flashbangs are just terrifying right now. Double swing, beautiful call out of Big, and that will send Smooya packing. No kit, no chance. But yeah, good flashes from really both sides, but especially Big, just to keep popping Fnatic every time they try and get involved in that round. Oh, Smooya turns. Oh, missed shot. And maybe k1to wouldn't have even seen him if he never took it. Full reign of the ramp, and CSGO started B with his, and it will end Mezzi there as well. Nice kill, Big with the smoke, and that's really annoying. Smooya's constricted, he's looking through it, but the flash is good, and they're up yellow already. Through the molly, Brolin kills k1to, and Smooya did manage to catch tabseN on the edge of it. There's the mid-lurk dead. Fnatic are piecing this one together, and they look like they're onto a round.
See if you continue to get fed over at ramp. They'll slowly walk up. Brolin, bit of an off angle behind the railing, right? Catches the first, CSGO with nades out, and now he's able to fall back and get into the sandbags is massive. He can just sit here, he can just play timings, and no pressure on him to be the one to take this engagement. There isn't utility to clear that position, and so it will just be the save. If Fnatic let you have it, Alex going aggressive, might even be able to take the AWP away. On the swing, missed shot, and there it is. You know, the money is so good for Big that...
So even if Smooya dies, he can swing. That being Alex, who's holding for a headshot angle right now. Smooya's pushed off. They did see him though. Alex, this is dangerous. Smooya goes back. And dear oh dear, k1to is ready for both. Traded out by Brolin, and this is a scary escape that he won't survive. 2-on-4. CSGO hounds him down. Krims may as well run through the smoke. Nothing to lose, but also nothing to gain with tabseN on the other side, ready for that play. Mezzi's going to have to save just to facilitate more M4s.
Yeah, something that's like a bit... Oh, no! Just before the time runs out, the AWP's taken away.
Oh, actually, the bomb's going back through T-spawn. They haven't even got ramp control. It's going up top mid. There's only 30 seconds. Do they even realize where they're taking the bomb? Is this going to be a run to elevator? Smooya's wallbang Faven. That's 2 kills. This is mad. Now they can't go B. Whether or not they wanted to, it's got to be this sprint to the A site. Alex smokes it. Crims is here to put a stop to it. They have to run through. It's their only option, and churned up by the double kill off Alex, and it's an oof for Big.
Yeah, seriously, mate, you might go down after time. Your better option might just be to throw yourself into that fight to Crims. And that smoke's going to help with that at least. It's kind of similar to, you know, smoking like Quad and Pillar back of Inferno. Just kind of gives you options to reposition onto Tetris. However, falling at the first hurdle and a re-swing from Crims has meant that Fnatic go a man down as the site is taken. That bomb moving over, and with Tizian at full health, that nade won't find him. Instead, Alex gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Guns out, and a third for him. Only Keto, and he's walked upon by Alex. 4 in the round, and the day's saved by the IGL of Fnatic.
There's he again. He's been double naded here before, but he's gonna let them get close. He doesn't get time to drop his smoke. Faven runs with the Mac 10. Alex is trying to take the angle, but that molly's a problem, and the flash is even worse. Again, big assault. Fnatic's eyeballs through the smoke is bonkers, and Tizian saves the day with that kill. Dinked in the process, taps and spams the smoke, and this is all over the place for Fnatic. And see if an opportunity presents itself, but it does not.
Yeah, I mean, the longer this goes quiet, the more Big start hunting as well. It's a shame, you know, like, they are going to lean into this save, because...
Oh, here we go.
I was going to say, yeah, last second, here they come. They're buying AWPs anyway, but that's the end of it. Alex dead. Yeah, you know, what I was going to say is exactly as you're pointing out. The money's so good, and Big go hunting that, like, maybe there was a chance at, like, a 2-on-3 in the site.
Hey, every AWP gets to know.
Oh, that molly separates Alex from helping out, so Smooya's alone and caught out in the open on the smoke fade. It's a little ugly there at ramp. You know, he had opportunities to get away with something. They want to re-aggress. They want to go back in for info. And this is what I mean. Like, the rounds feel like they are won or lost in the ramp fights. It's like, once again, 3 kills come in at A. Now you're left gambling and pulling everybody over. And Big are like, screw it. We can go to either bomb site, really. Like, we should just be able to trade this one to a win. There shouldn't be too much danger on either one. And now they will look to leave, waiting for Faven to go real deep through CT.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than your flank activating and then you get stuck rotating and he dies right at the lip of B, and you got your bomb in no man's land. This is still a big round. There's frankly nothing that can be done with Faven in this position. Brolin shouldn't be ready. He's clearing his corners, but even so, even if Faven misses this timing, there's more than enough defense at the B bomb site. There's the backstab. Faven gonna close it out, and Big looking brilliant, looking beautiful on the T side right now. 10-round half, but we've already seen a comeback this series before. Let's find out if it will happen again. Tizian and tabseN going to be tasked with the dunks, but tabseN too far away. We'll have to see how this comes into play later in the round. It's a very clean B execute with double smokes from the stairwell. Bigger boosting over the top though. Nice kill. Oh, that's a double for Faven, catching Mezzy mid-air. Not what he was ready for. And now the nades come in, bouncing off the boxes. It goes the wrong direction though. Dear oh dear, both those nades completely missed the mark, and now Fnatic decide to get aggressive. Bigger just sat back, waiting, relaxed, leaning, and oh dear, Brolin, Smooya suddenly blinking, you miss it. All the kills come in. Smooya last bullet. tabseN has to trade, and now it's the 1v1 that never should have been.
No, this should have been a big round all day long. Like, Faven getting the double, you thought it was enough. Now they have to look on and watch their IGL try to win it. tabseN dead, and it's Brolin with the reply. Hell of a round from him and Smooya. The thing that's kind of interesting though is that, like, Smooya could just be the perfect counter to that, right? Like, because they're going to be playing back in CT, holding nades out to throw them into the site, and oh, it's exactly what we were worried about. Oh no, everyone fiddling with nades, and Smooya wants all the money. He's on for the ace. That would be a lot of extra cash for the AWPer as well. Go on, Smooya, go on, bud. How many times do you get this kind of chance? Come on, baby. CSGO. Just hiding, will go facing, and Smooya gets the ace in the anti-eco. Yeah, knowing about the B play, though, is not the same as repelling the B play, so they've given up the site. Even though they find Smooya getting aggressive, that was the Mac 10, you know, it's by design. They're trying to have him be that space taker once more. Oh. Now could look to come through that attempt that Throwing someone up does get cut down, and Alex's mid lurk. I like that he leaves here because you know they're gonna have to waste time worrying about you, right? Especially when you don't know where that bomb's planted for. You might be anticipating, all right, this is set up for Alex to be the guy to win the round. Well, he's now all the way back at ramp. The bomb is not planted for ramp. That's something to bear in mind. They're gonna have to fight this every step of the way. It's a little boost thrown in for Mezzy, and he catches the first man. Keto with the swing, can't find the double, and Searson's AWP is not the ideal weapon to have here. They're in the smoke, knives out, and Searson won't be able to get away. Run down by Mezzy. And Fnatic, they come in swinging that little bonus round in the grand scheme of things. Because look at tabseN now just leaving the A side.
God.
Another miss nade. Yeah, I was questioning if the pressure was getting to them, and maybe it is.
Uncle Gob.
This is scary. Tizian is about to go face to face, literally, with Brolin, and he'll maul it off before Mezzy gets that trade. Faven's forced out of the site and has to concede this ground. 20 seconds as they now look to make their way in. Time is of the essence, but you do have this man advantage.
Molly.
It can still get wrong, can still get weird, and with the molly down, denying the plant for a few more seconds, as he knows a big play has to be made, and there he is. 4 kills, the lead taken for Fnatic. Bow down before him as he lights them up on those rotates. But this is where all the pistols are, right? This is where all the attention is for Big. Faven's missed the timing on Brolin getting out, and so right now he's deeper than they're ready for. There's him dead, and Tizian with a bit of a response goes to play a bit of a game in the smokes. 9 seconds, time's of the essence. These kills need to happen, and with tabseN tapping out the first, he's won the round to time.
It was lose-lose. Plant, you're dead. Fight, you lose to time. They have utility to try and make things weird with the bomb plant. Searson's still here with the AWP, but let's see what Fnatic do from now.
If there ever was a time, Searson, if there ever was a time to stand and deliver, he gets the first. Faven in with the response, but a little 2-on-3.
Oh, you're kicking yourself.
He just wants to get out of there with the bomb at this point in time. Was hoping that a route to B might present itself. They lose Crims on the mid lurk. The last thing he's going to expect is Keto moving into this position late. And so this should be the safety net on the round, really. Nades out for Smooya, and Keto's going to go swinging out on the back of them. So there's the reply. Big come in with it.
And hey, they've gotten away with a lot in this T side, so it's nothing wrong with that. They're going to go back to a default. Keto smoke spammed Alex down, and even pushing in middle, Searson just catches Crims moving out of position. Keto back at sandbags again from the get-go. Need a Molotov for Fnatic, who right now haven't made a noise. They don't want to give away this control.
And that's the worrying part. Because you've played at contact, you don't want to risk molly and sandbags. And that's great news for Keto, who's rubbing his hands together, lines them up, and knocks them down. It's 4 in the round for him. At this point in the game, with how paranoid Big are, rightfully so of B, right? You've been saying now, like, this is where Fnatic have found the big bulk of their success. This is likely going to bait some rotations. Searson never falls for it, and he even gets away on the short side. That molly, they've got to go through. They've got to run him down. And still, more where that came from. tabseN holds the line. Brolin's left saving. And Big, they don't fall for the B fake. Searson, a wiser man perhaps, swings the short side, gets all the info. They group and they get ready to move in with just pistols by their side. Big should have this one in the bag, you'd like to think, but that's a little ugly. Faven dead, Tizian isolated.
Nice shot.
And they catch Crims crossing. Even more for Searson's P250 there to close that out, and it's a big 4K. Tag connects, and maybe they're wise to this now. Maybe Searson heard that. Smooya, there's an opener. Still has Searson's AWP to worry about, but all he's doing is keeping attention at A right now. Utility is raining over the B site. That's the bomb drop for Faven, and Tizian's lined up a double of his own. Faven swinging has just sealed the deal. No matter what Smooya does, he cannot win this round, and that means we're going to a third map. Big, they are able to pull it back, and this will all get decided on overpass.
No one wants to be a loser, but Well, someone's got to lose. In we go. Big going B, and they're going with a furious pace. Crim's up close, shot in the face. It's Tizian jumping around the corner. Smooya blinded on the pillar, and Mezzi bailing him out with a double. Smooya swings off the reload, and suddenly it's Searson. Pistol King not good enough, dethroned by the Brits.
Instead, electing to take a bit of a stance over here at long, but Searson is already on the angle. Smooya dead on that swing there. And that is that first clash of the AWPs, getting one out by Searson, taking it one step further. All the kills come in at A.
What a check.
Bigger moving in, mate. They've got the site for free.
You get 2 kills long, you still clear the corner, Kito. That's just next level. That's just too aware for your own good. Oh, Mezzi with a chance to do some damage here. There's 2 low players from his spray, and the Molotov means they can't commit for now. It's given Alex time to rotate up as well. The AWP is throwing nades. Mezzi's gonna swing. He lines up everyone. 3 kills, bomb dropped, and Alex is here side by side. There's not room for 2 of them. Maybe a crouch. Mezzi could jump up on top of default. Oh, he's dead to Tizian. Do they know about the man in the site? Yes, Tizian trades it, and that's gonna be a round for Big after all.
You know, oftentimes this is actually dropped in by Big to give the illusion of a push, that someone's creeping up behind it, but this time they actually want to use this smoke to get into A, especially now that they've lost tabseN down at the B side of the map. Tag from the scout softens them up for the anchor of Mezzi, and he's sunk the battleship of Big on this A play. Only Searson left in a 1v4.
Sick damage by Brolin, and even the scout for Smooya setting Mezzi up. Free damage. Big are coming through. Oh dear.
Yeah, that resmoke gives you a real false sense of security. We're not expecting them to just go running through it. Alex, though, he's ran through his fair share of smokes, so he'll put a stop to this push. And with Mezzi alongside him, the 2 Brits in the B site hold the line with 4 kills between them.
Good shutdown for Alex. And Fnatic, they're holding a very good CT side right now.
They could look to set each other up, but in the hit, as it looks to come through, things will get chaotic, and Crims is now wrapping long. Might be able to find a good timing. Mezzi, only one in holding the line. And now that plant coming in, it's for CT, so they're going to pressure, they're going to fight forwards. Perfect. And that means that Crims might not get too much impact from this wrap round. This is all set up to play bank, to play the dumpster. And so Crims won't find a thing. Instead, it's going to be Alex making first contact on this rotation, coming up through CT. And he might just get blindsided by the bank setup. There it is. Crims now, it's shockingly obvious where they all are. He's going to have to go into the lion's den. First man down, it's Searson on the receiving end. The nade has mopped up Favon as well. Only Keto left to be, and Crims, an incredible flick, has put 6 on the board for Fnatic. Once again, the veteran player showing up in the clutch. He's got 3 titles under his belt already at Katowice. Especially with no one outside of Monster, no one holding short. There's a lot of unknowns there. And so they go to what's safe, what's comfortable, what they were set up to do, which is this A play. And of course, Fnatic knew about that the whole damn time. Everybody here, with the exception of Crims. And they're set up, they're in the right place. Bigger scratching their head. How did they know? How did they know? They're asking as the bomb's cut loose by Mezzi on short. Never even have the time to think. As the round's locked in, and Fnatic, they might have lost Brolin early on, but past that point, every single fight goes their way.
Let's see how it shapes up. Waiting for a late con player. That's not happening. Brolin doesn't want to be the first out, but there he goes, and Keto's gone. He's going to flash his team into the B site. That didn't look communicated very well. Everyone's blind. Alex is in the open. Favon will kill him as a result. tabseN's got a kill. Searson's out with 1. tabseN in the pit, and it's a total disaster for Fnatic. Beautiful round from tabseN.
Fnatic are only 2 strong here, but Mezzi's been monumental in these anchor rolls, man. He really has. Gonna need a repeat out of him in the flash. He turns for it from a moment. Only 1. Alex here to help out. It's a big trade for Tizian, but they haven't located Alex yet. He could deny the bomb plant, and he will. Now it's only Tizian left alive. 1v2. And having to plug in these numbers might be his death sentence. Crims taking the long way round, literally coming in on this backstab, and Tizian no idea where he is. They know Smooya's CT. They heard him earlier on, but it's the backstab from Crims that looks to have this under wraps, and Tizian's got no clue. Blindsided by him.
It's all temperamental. Boosted up. They hear utility come over the top. That signals the hit. Flashes are good. Everyone's blind. Faven's got a lot of room, and Crims has to turn around. He still gets 2. That is despicable for Crims. He was literally getting shot in the back, and the monster player comes through the smoke at the same second. Somehow all 3 kills for Crims.
I mean, this round decides as to whether or not you have any chance. Any chance. Like, we've seen comebacks all day, but not ones at score. You know, this could be the most dominant map, and that speaks volumes. Or the most dominant half, sorry. That speaks volumes. I thought Big would have set that precedent back on Ancient. Dead in Con, tabseN trying to walk the smoke, but Brolin benefited on the fade far further away from that angle, and he's just tearing through them, mate. It's not even close. 12-2 and a flawless round. 1 HP damage.
Smokes his exit, stays in toilet. That will give Big the route to the A site, and they can't clear long. Mezzy doesn't know how close they are, but now he's got a second chance. AK out, CSGO with a beautiful shot, and they're going to go back and check long. They won't find Smooya there, so they wonder, where has this AWP rerouted?
Yeah, it should start to become obvious, right? It's at least been commed across like he was long. Could be anywhere now, but keep your eye on toilets, and that's what Faven's doing. Smooya gonna be past him, and hopefully this is calm to tabseN, because if not, he's walking in thinking the angle's covered, and it isn't. Faven lets them slip on by, and even though he's got the backstab, it's a flank on a flank, and while they clash, Crims wins it out. The turn! Alex is not meant to win that round! Oh man! Fnatic can't set a foot wrong. 13-2, and it's a taste of their own medicine for Big. Only this time, Fnatic want to find the conversion, want to find the 2-1 victory. Here we go. CSGO knows that he needs to find impact, knows he needs to hold back the coming tide of Swedes and Brits, and in they come. They've run right by him, and Brolin still wins that. He literally face planted in the corner, and he turns on a dime. Woo, woo, on the smoke. Tizian spots Alex. That's something. That's at least an even odds retake now. They set up to play fully around the bomb on the side of Fnatic, but Smooya doesn't want to do that. He wants to fight. Is dead after the first, but Brolin's got his back and is there with 4 in the pistol. He opened the round and he goes on to close it as well. Alex checking out the toilets, and he's been timing by tabseN, wrapped through the bathrooms, but tabseN's going long, and Keto back in the site will find himself another. tabseN might have the round in the palm of his hand. His shots, but he still manages to pick it up in the end. Crims dead, and Alex follows suit. It's tabseN's P250 lurk that has bailed Big out. Pieces to the right place at the right time. It's set up down in pit, right? These players can just trade contact off of one another, and Keto got the spot now. The pace picked up. They run Faven down, and Tizian is able to trade that, but it's still Fnatic in the 3-on-2 at the end of the day. Chance to get this bomb planted. Nade on Tizian, won't be able to deny it. He doesn't have the angle to lob it in. Instead, just playing gun out. Doesn't want to get rushed down in CT. CSGO going to underhand the flash, try to get them in. Molly to clear the close position, and CSGO even spotting short, does 1D Smooya out of play, but is now throwing in to the clutch. Both these players tagged. The scout going to hit like an AWP, and the Deagle going to sting too. Up into the face of Brolin. He jiggles around, and he finds 15 for Fnatic. They force buy back. And so, as far as you're concerned, this boost can't be assembled. And so that's why Faven is just left standing there out in the open. No idea that that was even something up the sleeve of Fnatic. It's nice to have given them this 3-on-4 and a reason to go for the B play. That was essentially the red carpet getting rolled out. tabseN trying to make it an even redder carpet by staining it with the blood of Fnatic. Has come in with 1, and CSGO Scout delivers as well. Smooya in the clutch. 1v3, and tabseN, along with CSGO, hold down the B site. A 4th for Big. Yeah, he's got to flash himself in, which is kind of gnarly, not what you want. tabseN still fighting and still winning. Puts up a 2nd in the round, and with only 20 seconds left, it's the dregs of this A play. In they come. Crims with the double. Keto.
You dare!
Dead! Crims rolling back the years. Smooyas has suddenly made this round a reality for Fnatic, in with a chance now. Smooyas tagged, the bomb's on truck. It's always a scary plant spot, so Crims is going to keep fighting from within the site, playing it at dice.
Oh.
He's a gambling man, and the snake eyes looking onward. Crims, they're double swinging him, and he can't do a thing.
Oh.
They peek it together, they don't give him the room nor the respect.
And it doesn't feel like a 13-2 anymore. Fnatic, they need to pull out something massive. This could be it. It's very tall indeed. Smooya with the orb. Oh, he unscopes. He still gets the kill. And poor k1to, the bottom performer right now, even a leg. He doesn't know it, but he's just set up Fnatic to knock Big out of the tournament. What a weird round. Favin's going to have to shotgun orb. Sisson's still going to get a chance. He turns away. He goes back, and he hits the shot.
Oh, where that came from, though, and he's not ready for them so deep. Favin! It's not come across, but they're right behind him. He turns just a second too late, and now it is the unraveling Tizian. Can he save the day? Needs a mow down, needs something magnificent. It's a lot of damage, but he's still dead, and tabseN falls. Fnatic lock it in. 2-1, and they're going to the group stage at Katowice.